Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It is my honor to declare this convocation officially convened. I'm truly proud to help celebrate UCalgary's graduating class of 2020. In an ordinary year, we would share this experience in person, with all the pomp and circumstance befitting of such a momentous occasion. But this is no ordinary year. This is the year that changed the way we work and learn, the way we connect with each other, the way we protect ourselves and others from harm, and this was the year that reinforced the principle of the social good. The pandemic, like other unexpected catastrophic events throughout world history, has presented many unique challenges as the structure of life and the systems that support our society are inextricably changed. I am a first-generation Canadian, my parents having come to Canada following World War II. Theirs was a world of catastrophe, uncertainty, and loss. But their success in rebuilding their lives in a new country was underpinned by their post-secondary education that was taken in a new language. For them, the worst had happened, and from there they knew they would be able to navigate whatever challenges might surface. The challenges we face in our lives, big and small, make us adaptable, resilient, and more able to face uncertainty. You are graduating into a world transformed by COVID-19 and challenged by a degree of political and societal polarization not seen in almost a century. But you are equipped with a toolkit full of skills that will help you adapt and respond to a changing environment. And if we know one thing, it's that the world is more fluid than it ever has been. Disciplines connect and collide, which is why you should not be constrained by the letters in your degree. I wasn't. I graduated with an English degree and landed on Wall Street with a job in finance. Like all of you, my university education taught me to analyze, synthesize, and communicate, and those abilities turned my BA into my Be Anything. This is an extraordinary moment in history, and it needs extraordinary people to get us through to the other side. The class of 2020 is in a position to shape our collective future. The pandemic is laying bare inequalities in communities across the country and around the globe, while technology is breaking down silos and showing us diverse perspectives and solutions that deserve consideration. The influence of this moment on the next generation of professionals will be powerful. Equity, diversity, and inclusion are interwoven within our cultural values now more than ever before, and that makes us stronger together. The last 9 months has brought with it a decade's worth of change, but as Sir Winston Churchill said, to improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. I don't think we'll ever reach perfection, but there is always room for improvement, no matter where it leads. I'm sure that as students, you had some difficult days when you struggled in isolation with your coursework and missed in-person time with professors and classmates. And yet, here you are, celebrating your academic achievement. Through hard work, dedication, and adapting to this new world, you have reached this important goal. Remember this day. And as you continue your journey from here, take the time to acknowledge and celebrate your ongoing accomplishments. I know there will be many, so please stay connected. Congratulations to a graduating class like no other, the class of 2020. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Ed McCauley to come forward to address Convocation.
Thank you for that introduction, Chancellor Yedlin. And to all of the graduates, family, and friends joining us online, welcome. It's an honor for us to celebrate this milestone with you, and we could not be more proud of what you have accomplished. Congratulations to the class of 2020. In a typical convocation address, the university president shares words of wisdom and guidance to inspire the graduating class. But graduates, I want to do something a bit different. Because the leadership that you've shown over these past few months has been extraordinary. I want to talk about how you have inspired all of us here at the University of Calgary. You've mentored and encouraged fellow students. You've worked closely with faculty and staff. And you've enriched our community through the gifts of your time, compassion, and knowledge. Graduates, I want to highlight the ways that you've already changed our world for the better. And I'll share a few examples, starting with Adewale Ajayi, who completed a Master of Laws from the Faculty of Law. Ardawali defended his LLM thesis with no corrections, a sign of the excellence in his work to examine how Canadian law considers climate change in environmental impact assessments. In addition to this academic achievement, Ardawali was a tireless volunteer in numerous roles, from contributing to the Canadian Symposium on Academic Integrity to representing his faculty on the Graduate Students Association. Ardawali is now completing his qualifying certificate with the Federation of Law Societies of Canada, and he plans to continue his studies in a doctorate program. Congratulations, Ardawali. Vivian Tan completed a Bachelor of Arts in Urban Studies and demonstrated incredible initiative throughout this program. Vivian was recruited to be a research assistant for the Canada Research Chair in Global Urban Studies. She stepped up to co-found and lead Advocates for Equitable Design Education, a student-led collective to advance social justice through new design principles. And throughout her degree, Vivian demonstrated exceptional critical thinking, technical skills, and work ethic, earning recognition from both the Department of Geography and the School of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape. Up next for Vivian is a master's degree in architecture. Congratulations, Vivian. Serena Zoletta completed a Master's of Fine Arts in Drama. She has won a number of awards for her playwriting and creative leadership, including a prestigious grant from the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council. Serena applied this grant to write a play exploring the experience of anorexia nervosa, particularly how this disorder manifests in the lesser-known condition of compulsive exercise. She has fostered important conversations on this topic, applying her tremendous talents as a writer to improve understanding, nurture resilience, and inspire hope. Serena has such a bright future ahead. Congratulations, Serena. Alyssa Bruce completed a Master of Sciences in Sustainable Energy Development, pursuing these studies at the same time that she led a professional career in the oil and gas industry. Alyssa has served as a Director of Community Outreach for Water Movement, a new venture under Engineers Without Borders Calgary. In this role, Alyssa supported vital work to address water issues facing Indigenous peoples in Canada. As a part of her capstone project, Alyssa worked with an industry partner, Renewwell, to look at how unreclaimed oil and gas sites could be repurposed for solar power. This partnership was so successful that the team has recently received $2.1 million in funding to support this ongoing initiative. Moreover, Alyssa continues to inspire others with her passion for leadership in sustainability. Congratulations, Alyssa. Graduates, these stories are joined by so many others. We are proud of each and every one of you. Wherever life takes you next, please know that you are not alone. You are part of an alumni family now over 190,000 strong, joined by fellow leaders and visionaries who share your commitment to making a positive difference in the world. I wish you every success. And once again, congratulations. The University of Calgary awards honorary doctorates. This is our university's highest academic honor. An honorary doctorate is bestowed upon individuals whose notable achievements and community service merit recognition. Eminent Chancellor, I present to you Madam Justice Joanne Strachoff. Madam Justice Strachoff has led excellence in the legal profession, currently serving as Justice of Alberta, Northwest Territories, and the Nunavut Appeal Courts. In addition, She has created a significant positive impact in our community through her work to establish the Janus Academy. Since 1997, this organization has improved the lives of children diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder, creating a safe and welcoming place for students with unique educational needs. Her quiet and steadfast leadership has made a difference for so many individuals and families. On behalf of the Senate and the university, I invite you to invest Madam Justice Joanne Strachoff with the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I admit you, Justice Joanne Strachoff, to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and grant you all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to this degree. Congratulations, and I invite you to address Convocation.
Congratulations, graduates. It is an honor to address you on your graduation from the University of Calgary. I wish we could be celebrating your achievements in person, but that is one of many things that is not possible in these unsettled times. It is trite to say that your class is graduating into a world facing a crisis. Since COVID struck, almost every aspect of our lives changed overnight. The pandemic was unprecedented at the speed at which it touched the lives of almost every person on our planet. Any doubt about how interconnected our world has become is surely gone. What will it mean to be launching your future in these uncertain times? I don't know the answer, but I have a few thoughts to share. In the past, generations that have come of age in times of crisis have risen to the occasion, and I have no doubt that your generation will do the same. Difficult times present opportunities because they shake up the status quo and force people to figure out new ways of doing things, often which prove to be better. Resilience is important. As the Greek philosopher Epictetus observed 2,000 years ago, it's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it. This is equally true today. No matter what plans you make, it is inevitable that unwelcome things will happen that you can't control. While frustrating, this can lead you down different paths which are no less rewarding than the ones you were pursuing. In my case, one of those unpleasant events was when my first child was diagnosed with autism. I was a partner at a large law firm, and having a child with special needs was not part of the plan. As my daughter approached school age, I was concerned that there wasn't a school in Calgary that would meet her needs. So together with some like-minded parents, we established a specialized school for children with autism. None of us knew anything about setting up a school, but we learned as we went along. The first class in the fall of 1997 had 7 students. Today, the Janus Academy has 63 students and also operates a day program for young adults with autism that my daughter, who is now 30, attended up until COVID struck. I practiced law for 27 years, became a trial judge and an appellate judge, and had 2 other wonderful children. Autism was one of the biggest challenges in my life, but it also taught me a great deal, introduced me to many incredible people, and enriched my life immeasurably. There will be ebbs and flows in everyone's lives, both professionally and personally. What should you do when things are not going well? My suggestion is don't panic, but don't drift. At first, lean in and give it your all. And if that doesn't work and you are still not happy, then make a change. Listen to your instincts. If you are in a work situation or in a relationship that doesn't feel right, chances are it's probably not going to get better. Don't be afraid to take a chance, and don't be afraid of failure. I have learned more from my mistakes, and there have been lots of those, than my successes. Figuring out what you want to do in life is often the result of learning what you don't. And failure at one thing often precedes a person's greatest success at something else. Your generation is facing many challenges, but you and your peers are already proving to be up to the challenge and instruments of change. You are leading the way in confronting the many problems our society is facing. Be bold and get involved. As Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. We live in a world where people are increasingly able to choose to listen only to those who share their views. This leads to confirmation bias and creates dangerous silos. Try to understand the opposing viewpoints. You may find that you're not as far apart as you think, or that you share a common goal, but just have a different vision of how to get there. At the very least, you'll be more effective in defending your position. In any negotiation, if you can figure out what the other side needs, that will often present you with opportunities to make concessions that may be more valuable to them than they are costly to you. And this can lead to workable compromises that would not otherwise have been possible. Embrace kindness, both on a micro and macro level. Be good to yourself and those close to you, especially in these troubled times. Contribute to improving the world around you, as your future and those of those who come after you depend upon it. As you embark on the next phase of your life, cherish the memories and friendships that you made at the University of Calgary. There are no friends like old friends. I wish you all the very best in the years to come.
The winner of the Governor-General's Gold Medal Doctoral is Matthew Mitchell. After completing a Bachelor of Science in Physics at the University of Calgary, Matthew continued his nanophotonics research as a PhD student. During his graduate career, he developed nanofabrication techniques for building devices out of lab-grown diamonds. These techniques have been adopted by researchers around the world and have put Calgary at the forefront of diamond photonics research. He has also co-founded the UCalgary Nano Group, a student-run organization that cultivates collaboration within the nanotechnology community on campus. Matthew is currently a postdoctoral research fellow at the University of British Columbia. The winner of the Governor-General's Gold Medal Masters is Gustavos Queiroz. Since his undergraduate degree in geology, Gus has been interested in scientific research and computer programming applied to geographical information systems. Gus came to Canada from Brazil for a one-year exchange program at the University of Calgary, where he also worked as a research assistant in the geography department. Realizing his love for Calgary, Gus returned to UCalgary to do a Master of Science in Geography with a focus in remote sensing and machine learning. Gus is a big believer in open source software and participates in game-making marathons every year. The winner of the Chancellor's Graduate Medal Doctoral is Neelan Rasaya. After completing a Bachelor of Science degree in 2014, Neil began his graduate training at the Hotchkiss Brain Institute. He applied both classic and cutting-edge techniques to interrogate a population of neurons in the hypothalamus that coordinates hormonal and behavioral responses to stress. Throughout his post-secondary studies, Neil has been involved in several community initiatives, such as Association for the Rehabilitation of the Brain Injured, and served as director for accessibility renovations for kids. He also created a scholarship for graduate students at UCalgary in honor of his mother, who passed away from cancer in 2016. Neil is currently attending the Cummings School of Medicine and is in the Leaders in Medicine program. He is pursuing a career in neurosurgery. The winner of the Chancellor's Graduate Medal Masters is Emily Boak. Emily graduated from the Faculty of Arts with a Master of Arts in Anthropology in June. Her research focused on the historical and ongoing use of aerial perspectives by foreign powers in visualizing and understanding Afghanistan. During her education, Emily devoted significant time and energy to the study of the Russian language, spending 2 months as a fellow for peace at Middlebury College, Catherine Westerman Davis School of Russian. While in graduate school, Emily also was an active member of the Department of Anthropology and Archaeology, organizing the department's weekly public lecture series and student conference. The winner of the President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership is Haley Veccarelli. Haley graduated with a PhD in neuroscience. Throughout her graduate work, Haley has authored 15 peer-reviewed articles and is working on another 4 from her PhD work. She is a Vanier Scholar and a Killam Postdoctoral Laureate and has presented her work both nationally and internationally. Haley has served in leadership positions for the International Canaan Boyd Research Society and the Gordon Research Seminar in Cannabinoids. In the community, she has volunteered with the Brain Bee Planning Committee and the Calgary Youth Science Fair, and at UCalgary, she has planned the Hotchkiss Brain Institute's Summer Student Symposium, mentored undergrad students in the lab, and chaired numerous committees with Graduate Student Association, for which she received the GSA Lifetime Achievement Award and Leadership Award. The winner of the President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership is Lin-Hu Yu. Lin-Hu graduated with a PhD in electrical and computer engineering. Her graduate research focused on building optoelectronic systems to quantify vascular brain activity, which can potentially allow scientists new insight into blood flow in the brain and its relationship with normal and disease states. Her work has appeared in international peer-reviewed conferences and journals. As the president of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Graduate Students Association, she hosted a variety of research seminars. She is a member of the Education Committee for the International Society of Optics and Photonics and served as a workshop facilitator at international student leadership conferences. As part of the Calgary Optics and Photonics Student Society, she developed hands-on demonstration materials for more than 700 grade 4 and 5 students in rural communities. Congratulations to the Governor General, Chancellor, and President Award winners in the Faculty of Graduate Studies. The winner of the School of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape Gold Medal and the Danny McHale Silver Medallion is Jennifer Comrie. Jennifer is a creative and hardworking team player and effective leader. She values interdisciplinary working relationships and the incredible work that can be accomplished by colleagues driven by a compelling vision and desire to exceed project expectations. She's always been excited about a career that connects people and place. With the skills she has learned over the past 2 years, she's motivated to shape communities for a better future and work with colleagues that are striving towards the same city-building goals. The winner of the Royal Architectural Institute of Canada Student Medal is Rebecca Say. The winner of the Architectural Research Centres Consortium Jonathan King Medal is Taylor Carnegie. The winner of the Alberta Association of Architects President's Medal is Matt Walker. Congratulations to the medal winners in the School of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape. Graduates, please prepare for the conferring of your degrees. Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present the 2020 graduates. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who have gone before in making the University of Calgary's Graduates Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and experience positively for the widest benefit. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished graduate, Noha Muhammad, who will lead the graduates' pledge. An accomplished marketer, media producer, entrepreneur, and storyteller, Noha completed a Bachelor of Commerce degree at the Haskayne School of Business. In 2015, Noha launched Calgary Arabia Radio, a live radio show that showcases Arab art and cultural heritage on Red FM. She has also served as a volunteer with the Calgary International Film Festival and has been a member of the board of directors for the Calgary Arab Arts and Culture Society since 2016. Welcome, Noha Muhammad.
Thank you, President Macaulay. Graduates, I will now lead you in the graduate pledge posted on your screen. Please follow along and also read aloud. When we finish, you will also say along with me, "This is my pledge." As a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will, in my turn, share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
By the authority of the statutes of Alberta and upon recommendation of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned and grant you the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees.
Hello, my name is Robin Yates. I'm a Dean and Vice Provost of Graduate Studies. During their time at the University of Calgary, graduate students not only acquire knowledge through their own learning, they distribute knowledge through teaching and mobilize and translate knowledge through interactions with the community and with industry. And most notably, they can create new knowledge through their original research. Now more than ever, we need innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders in every discipline and in every profession. Graduates, you are poised to make a difference in these uncertain times. Whilst all graduate students are registered with the Faculty of Graduate Studies, their true academic homes are in their Faculty of Study. As such, it gives me great pleasure to join my colleagues across the university to honor the recipients of graduate credentials here today. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of Graduate Studies, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
My name is John Brown, and I'm the Dean of the School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the school, I congratulate our 2020 graduates. You are entering your professional careers at a critical time in the world's history, where the need to address climate change, systemic racism, and infectious disease resilience is fundamentally changing the nature of cities. You will be at the forefront of these changes, and the skills you have developed during your time at the University of Calgary has set you on a path to help design that future and build a career that will make a positive difference. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the School of Architecture, Planning and Landscape, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Elias Abdelanajad, Mohammed Mabruk Mahmoud Ahmed, Celso Antonio Alves Neto, Braden Patrick Shane Ballou, Jacqueline Beach, Kelly Denise Birkinshaw, Adam John Cahill, Emily Elizabeth Cameron, Kristen Gina E. Chason, Angela Chang, Caroline Krista Clausen, Bo Darrell Cleland, Brianne Margaret Collins, Wei Dai, Amanda Caitlin Deacon, Colin James DeBreel, Scott Drew Cassie Dumonceau, Adegboya Daniel During, Elena Angelica Favreau, Amanda Kathleen Fernandez, Peter Forrestel, Brian Garbett, Peng Han, Keith Han, Lisa Marie Hanslip, A.K.M. Nurul Hussein, Macarius Peter Itambu, Mika Jacobson, Richard Kelly Kemick, Nina Kodabanade, Hyun Kim, Christiane La Liberté Durish, Isabel Christina Lara Arboleda, Nicole Lynn Larson, Celise Tamara Lipka, Mojgan Mirzai, Sharon Lorraine Murphy Mogan, Javad Moradpur Telishi, Alfred Fulgens Mulinda, Paul Ryan Nesbitt, Jessica Kathleen Nickel, Animois Obeng Akrofi, Raymond Michael Optland, Elizabeth Pando Bursiaga, Margaret Maureen Patton, Campbell Stewart Pete, Emily Maria Helzen Peschel, Barbara Jane Pickering, Gana Pletnyova, Lucy Jem Poley, Julia Poole, Jennifer Lynn Prentice, Rebecca Faye Ralph, Ivan Sedov, Evgenia Sidorova, Sarah Simmons, Sabine Soltani, Kalandra Spears, Mokhtar Tabari, Sarah Elizabeth Thackeray, Leah Nicole Tobin, Mustafa Rafat Zaman. For the degree Master of Arts, Dare Moses Adeyemi, Hannah Lee Anderson, Kate Alexandra Anderson, Aaron Christopher Bates, Dixie Lee Baum, Emily Ellis Boak, Laura Eileen Brooks, Berenice Isabel Cancino Gonzalez, Devin Marie Chen, Lee Dun Chen, Holly Elizabeth Ching, Kirsten Marie Cordingley, Trin Camille Delaney, Joshua Ian Erashevsky, Nigel Kane Freno, Adele Givadel, Annika Gilgan, Kelsey Marie Gordon, Alyssa Janelle Haggard, Amir Halleck, Jennifer Leslie Heidebrecht, Michelle Linda Human, Eric N. Hryniuk, Madison Vidberg, Adam Nicholas Lee Jensen, Jing Jiang, Tizita Abebe Jima, Emily Catherine Johnson, Taranik Kaur Kapoor, Kelly Killian, Lindsay Ray Kokoritis, Stacy Crystal LeClaire, Claire McKinnon Link, Gilbert Cameron Brett Libert, Sheena Rosalia Manabat, Crystal Tuyette Lemarlier, Courtney Alexa McCallorum, David Stephen Milley, Lara May Millman, Nida Mozan Charahasaugi, Diana Mobayeva, Joel Montagnis, Justin Taylor Nadeau, Zay Chung Ng, Brent Curtis Odland, Ryan Anthony Picard, Alexis Nicole Poshek, Antena Kaidi, Monterey Reze Rad, Shaylin Ray Rice, Amy Kirsten Rudkowski, Nagan Sahib Javar, Sarah Samwell, Chanine Allen Seeger, Rezwan Sharir, Anuj Sharma, Chetan Sharma, Daniel Dorian Stefaluk, Zumeng Sung, Rebecca Catherine Tisson, Matthew Van Dyke, Jessica Lauren Van Dyke, Shapnan Vora, Talia Justine Wells, Abigail Williams, Donna Elaine Williams, Kimberlyn Shoshana Williams, Jingxi Yan, Pei Xiao Yang, Bright Adu Yaboa, Jacob Annenberg Yopak. For the degree Master of Fine Arts, Kun Chen, Jamie Ilya Joyce Dick, Graham Ross Frampton, Beth Hallie Cates, John Knight, Jacqueline Jean Russell, Zachary James Scalo, Jacqueline Jean Russell, Zachary James Scalzo, Colleen Ann Janine Smith, Neha Ashraf Syed, Zarina Oracian Zoleta. For the degree Master of Geographic Information Systems, Geography, Hugh Nicole Alvarez, Zachary Joseph John Lamoureux, Alexandria Mary Angela Power, Nikki May Marie Rogers, Mark Alexander Shumsky. For the degree Master of Music, Chantel Leanne Coe, Nicholas Zane Levi McMillan, Matthew Stewart Arthur McPhalen, Ethan Mitchell, Angela Joanne Smart. For the degree Master of Public Policy, Munganzul Ambaryan, Alexa Karenlise Maria Atherley, Anthony Byamukama, Joseph Jeremiah Kalnan, Haika Chima, Jackie Chow, Micheline Dion, Emma Marie Dizon, Brandy Feeney, Brenda Flores Cabrera, Nicholas Michael Edward Godwin, Lisa Eileen Goodman, Arman Singh Grewal, Christopher Stewart Hamilton, Celeste Ann Hayward, Eloise Susanna Hurst, Dylan Luke Kelso, Christian Alexander Harding Loudon, Jasmine Mian, Dean Milo, Vanessa Desiree Morin, Jordan Andrew Neff, Seth Allen Scott, Guy Sarat, Ashish Seth, Jagdev Singh Shahi, Rutgerus George Strachoff, Andrew James Taylor Kerr, Marcus Threndile, Tony Tran, Dana Marissa Van Baren.
For the degree of Master of Science, Jamie Kirsten Beveridge, Leah Chadwick, Kelsey Dawn Nudd, Jamie Ann Hanna, Chelsea Miko Hart, Nyla Feroz Jamani, Brittany Lee Lindsay, Selena Actor Lira, Alexandra Lukic, Harriet Mink, Camille Mizora Mori, Emiko Joanne Muraki, Michaela Ray Patton, Sarah Rahimian, Sarah Salavati, Katie Selina Sandoval, Manu Jaram Sharma, Catherine Blair Turnbull, Nisha Bhupendra Vashi, Carolina Marta Wezorik. For the degree Master of Strategic Studies, Matthew Paul Beaupre, Joseph Francis Edward Christian, Shay Keenan Patrick Grover, Ryan Nicholas Little, Taylor Robert Sowervin, Montana Marie Wright. For the Cummings School of Medicine, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nanda Johanna Adam, Abdulaziz Al-Arifi, Wala Saeed Al-Mutawa, Shaheg Aslan Pur Kal Bolandi, Ian Eric Blanchard, Anya Maria Bogoslawski, Devin James Boyne, Sophie Elizabeth J. Briggs, Alison Brown, Rhiannon Ivy Camden, Ian Chanda, Daniel John Alexander DeVoe, Maoliosa Donald, Christopher Cody Duzinski, Malcolm Ellis Eaton, Eric Albert Fronberger, Churmi Yong Fan, Chao Yang Fang, Stephanie Garies, Chelsea Ann Gillis, Catherine Green, Alia Abbas Harelia, Morgan Rose Hepburn, Shua Huang, Albert Macanassa Isaacs, Samuel Christopher Jensen, Kunal Vijay Carvey, Jeffrey Michael Kenzie, Evelyn Tobias Konji, Ivan Krayukov, Andrea Melanie Kuzinski, Stephen Thomas Lang, Keith Chike Lau, Heather Lynn Leduc Pissa, Sung Hoon Lee, Anthony Cuthbert Liwa, Megan Looney, Martin Makassi, Mahmoud Mustafa, Saranya Navanitha Krishnan, Sultan Nelson, Christopher Newell, Nikita Nogovitsin, Elias Charles Nyanza, Sarah Ofogi, Alexandra Palmer, Candice Cassia Poon, James Arthur Rogers, Rasha Sabuni, Michael Sanderson, Teresa Louise Swan, Haley Allison Veccarelli, Zidi Wang, Charlene Georgette Winnie Watterson, Chowan Wen, Marshall David Wolfe, Gusong Wu, Pearl Michelle Yellow Old Woman, Anna Charlotte Zerna, Daniel Zemanowicz, for the degree of Master of Biomedical Technology, Kumel Amjad, Alessandra Bosco, Mackenzie Autumn Branch, Tuba Bukhari, Rakil Gethum, Mohammed Hamur, John William Harrison, Maria Fernanda Huerta Gutierrez, Fatin Ishraq, Xiaomeng Liu, James William Mather, Nadia Uma Narendran, Jose Urel Perez, Sydney Marie Tutot, Jacob Wood Chalkovsky. For the degree of Master of Pathologist's Assistant, Jarina Almaden, John Camille Valencia de Guzman, Janine Elizabeth Jackson, Amanda Ki-Kum Kwan, Shing-Chi Lee, Megan Elizabeth Maitland. For the degree of Master of Disability and Community Studies, Margot June Hopkins. For the degree Master of Science, Mona Abumrad, Kwaku Ado Osafo, Sadia Ahmed, Shakiru Ayumide Alaka, Fatma Alinhai, Jessica Birchman, Jane Evelyn Booth, Erin Alexandra Brennand, Sean Bristow, Dennis Ian Brown, Kelsey Marie Chomistek, Hayley Cudahy, Chloe Moira de Grood, Nicola Jane Delaloy, Sandra Marie Dumansky, Yvonne Chuka Efegoma, Taylor Evans, David Daniel Feehan, Jennifer Margaret Flood, Monica Hoy, Omid Javizian, Renee Lorraine Cott-Poretis, Christina Komarek, Minghao Lee, Aaron Michael Luko, Ryan Peter Lukic, Haris Malik, Hashna Karimba Maridea, Michael Aaron Robert McLaren Garindaru, Daniel Eric Myers, Anna Mikolajczak, Lamiz Mohammed, Jared Reginald Pepperdine Moore, Risa Marie Mori Kreiner, Sonia Mukherjee, Shane William Nichols, Christoph Michael Neves, Connor Michael O'Reilly, Jeffrey Michael Owen, Govind Peringod, Janat Pervin, Kenneth David Pfister, Diana Pham, Dimple Prasher, Tiffany Rose Price, Alexander Nicholas Rumke, Ryan Egger Rosontritter, Tyler David Rule, Kate Skolnick, Sepide Suri, Stephen William Sparksman, Jade Aurelie Stein, Alexandra Stephenson, Robert Sutherland, Madeline Jade Thompson, Haley Faye Thornton, Jessica Lynn Ann Walsh, Susan Joanne Wang, Daniel Zheng Yu, Hend Zaluk, Hussein Zen. For the Haskayne School of Business. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Mohammed Faroqi, Hao Lu, Ryan Christopher Stoffer, Tony Tuzon Tagamar Cruz, Tong Ning Yu, Zhang Fang Zheng. For the degree Master of Business Administration, Catherine Abu Chakra, Stephanie Danielle Ackermans, Carly Adams, Olusomi Fikayu Adi Boadu, Benga Adekunle Ajeni Fuja, Abraham Babasola Ajiboye, Daniel Albert, Hamad Al-Juferi, Aravinthan Amir Thalingam, Brendan James Anderson, Katie Philomena Archie, Alexander Auld, Cody Matthew Michael Austin, Nastaran Azodifar, Navneet Kaur Bath, Baharak Baharlu Howells, Hafiz Ula Javid Bajwa, Jessica Bergen, Dukadjin Berisha, Philip John Berub, Lawrence Charles Betts, Amber Bishop, Levi Stanton Bloomhagen, Keith John Mario Blundell, Graham Thomas Bogle, Carrie James Bonnet, Riley Carter Bolton, Erica Brown, Jill Brown, Peter Michael Buchanan, Lee Campbell, Juan Bernardo Cavalos, Faye Jiang, Anasuya Chattopadhyay, Yu Chen Chen, Andrew Chung, Stephen Lars Child, Michael Claren, Bradley Joseph Coate, Patrick Coyle, Constant Alana Craig, Ryan Andrew Curry, Nassar Danyan, Julia Elizabeth Aidan Davison, Christopher John De Bruyne, Jordan Scott De Roaldez, Jeanette Nicole Debley, Jacqueline De Grieve, Samson Dyera, Michelin Dion, Nicole Penelope Johnson Dodd, Justin Dombronsky, Langus Donnelly, Stephen Donovan, Simran Dua, Cody Eastgard, Francis Dennis Ekenem, Azil El Gandur, Kalya Famanoff, Lena Farzi, Kyle Sean Fiolka, Kyron Sterling Flett, James Marcus Flintoff, Darcy Jack Forbes, Adrian Kyle Foster, David Michael Thromo, Madison Diane Fulton, Amit Kautilya Gandhi, Danielle Gifford, Chelsea Heather Gillette, Sanjay Gopinath, Duncan Gordon, Quinn Nathaniel Gould, Paige Noel Greenhuff, Sophie Louise Griffiths, Jorge Enrique Gutierrez, Lee Yvonne Haynes Miller, Tristan Taylor Hamblin, Fernon Alfred Hansen, Mohammed Aziz Hack, Brooke Rachel Hartwick, Nina Hansman, Rostilslav Havrilishin, Marcus Herzog, Zachariah Julius Robert Huskinson. Opuala Israel Epeyanga. Andrew Issa. Zachary Lee Jackson. Taylor Alexandra Jacobson. Ratish Jain. Amandeep Singh Jangjua. Justin Christopher Jaud de Plessis. Philip Jojo du Plessis. Stacey Ann Johnson. Elisha Tegan Johnson Rice. Laura Elizabeth Jones. Hyan Jung. Sarah Makuru Cabera. Lee Kang. Daniel Karan. Amanpreet Kaur. Barrett John Kennedy. Ani Kio. Farhan Khan. Nadir Shah Khan. Evan A. Kimnick. Reed Matthew Kimmett. Timothy John Kletsky. Justin Matthew Nib. Hope Sheila Korbusinski. Paul Thomas Kuber. Lilia Kurseva. Hasten Kwan. James Lahaye. Crystal Melody Lacombe. Paul Andre Robert Lafleur. Theron Nicholas Lagarde. Charles Lee. Stacia Allison Leonard. Jacqueline Ann Lewis. Louis Libin. Rachel Little. Zhao Liu. Susanna Logic Skorik. David Peter Loria. Craig Joseph Cameron Lossos. Ziping Lau. Mark James Mackay. Miko James Magbal Madam Masela. Erin Keeley Madro. Alex Zeheng Mai. Jolene Marie Mancini. Jihad Mansour. Antoinette Maramieri. Kenneth David Marshall. Sanjna Massey. John James McAllister. Sean McCarthy. Robert Sean Paul MacDonald. Sean Christopher McDonough. Deanna Alexandra McLaughlin. Hilary Eve Meek. Anik Mi. Cheng Meng. Alison Virginia Moeller. Adarsh Moore. Helena Mulat. Sorbath Mulik. Madison Ella Murray. Wafa Mustafa. Sean Christopher Noldret. Bertram Nash. Glenn Noel Naughton. Christopher Joseph Noel. Alexander Nguyen. Scott Darren Nicole. Ben Northwood. Donald Chigozie Wanguma. Corey James O'Shea. Felice Onder. Gideon Ong. Jarrett Orchard. John Michael Parry. Thomas Vaughan Parker. Eric Peter Patry. Arijit Paul. Tori Andrew Paul. Chelsea Lorraine Peterson. Derek Joseph Phillips. Jeffrey Alexandra Plurdy. Pius Tin Yang Poon. Taha Purkamal. Daniel Pau, Robert Michael Timothy Pruer, Bradley James Prince, Jasmeet Singh Purwal, Krista Lynn Putnam, Kamal Innes Ray, Mayank Rai, Matthew William Razula, Daniel Richards, Vanessa Kate LaRue Revere, Carol Ann Helen Rosler, Andre Romaniuk, Stephen Rothenberger, Michael Kelly Ryan, Kiyomi Kathleen Sakata, Uzo Maka, Jara Jane Mercy Sani, Lindsay Scharf, Adam Schwartz, Katarina Sekharova, Andrea Selek, Rathish Kumar Selvaraj, Munil Dhiren Shah, Nilufar Sojay, Gangandeep Singh, Megha Singh, Prabjinder Singh, Raul Singh, Ilya Skorobakotov, Cassie Thomas Smith, Tyler William Spring, Manu Shrivastava, Kayla Nicole Staples, Matt Steen, Emily Isabel Marie Stewart, Jayan Sun, Namista Tabassum, Maria Mawit Berhanu Tades, Kenneth Drew Tajiri, Kathleen Elizabeth Tarnowski, Bennett Thurmeyer, Graham Toombs, Nishad Jayat Torin, Tony Tran, Christian Krasimirov Zenov, Joshua Uliak, Mark Uniat, Sarah Christine Urbanowski, Megan Lee Valence Morin, Marieke van Heerden, Matthew Vanderkoo, Scott Bosco Vujanovic, Dustin Mitchell Robert Wagner, Kevin Bruce Walker, Yihan Wang, Mawash Wakar, Lee Marie Ward, Logan Benjamin White, Dana Lee Witchert, Robert Roy Weidman, Sarah Emily Wilkie, Camilla Irina Williams, Jessica Jordan Wood, Graham Christopher Warden, Justin Lee Wu, William Edward Yatskoff, Satan Yeshi, Chelsea Yu, Bolin Zhang, Qi Zhang, Zihao Zhao, Li Ying Zhu, Remimbo Zuwaki, Jan Willem Zwers. For the degree of Master of Management, Oluwaji Bernice Ariojo, Mais Hassanin Al-Windawi, Elizabeth Deliso Asefa, Brendan Gordon Banerjee, Curtis Kyle Gerd Birch Lucas, Jennifer Lynn Causey, Bryce Alexander Churumka, Edward Austin Dewar, Aidan Sean Gelfand, Arman Ganbari, James Andrew Hamilton, Joshua Toluwanimi Idowu, Rachel Naomi Jacob, Delyar Jazayeri, Punchman Judge, Murley Jessica Kumari, Courtney Jade Lee, Jessica Lee, Humphrey Chung Hang Lung, Mark Yiwei Lim, Patrick Ma, Leanne Adele O'Connell, Michael David Osaschoff, Navjeet Singh Sigat, Debbie Simoes, Devneet Kaur Singh, Roberta Michelle Stin, Regan Walsh. For the degree Master of Science, Sustainable Energy Development, Jacob Olabanji Adepoju, Sarah Andrews, Tarun Avtar Arya, Alyssa Julie Bruce, Susanna Chan, Teresa Nicole Chacot, Brendan Michael Cook, Nelson Henry Debelgorski, Ewan Duan, Guillermo Estrada, Samira Farambakish, Sydney Claire Flowerday, Kiana Rachel Goddard, Pablo Andres Gomez Blanco, Richard Thomas Harris, Efyok Sunday Ingyang Jr., Samuel Kagan, Erin Juliana Lee, Catherine Marie McKinnon, Sarvenas Moazami, Kruti Shah Mukesh, Carla Gabriela Ordaz, Anik Karit Patel, Peter Polonowski, Benham Salek, Matteo Sanin Kani, Brittany Taylor, Soundarya Vekantesan, D. Wu, Christopher Matthew Wolfe.
For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Alexander Montecampello, Siang Wong Han, Lindsay Lessel Laundagen. For the degree Master of Kinesiology, Nicholas Angelo Massaro, Jonathan Okrainetz, Kaylin Robertson Relkoff, Malcolm Conrad Spitkowski, Megan Alicia Stewart, Nicholas Yakov Somera, Angel Renee Thibault, Katrina Van Wyes, Lisa Mariko Yamora. For the degree Master of Science Kinesiology, Lydia Jane Besselt, Joel Stephen Purma, Julia Teresa Dawn, Madison Fullerton, Ramandeep Singh Jaswal, Corson Michael Johnstone, Lindsay Mary Logan, Keenan Barry McDougall, Anmol Tricia Matu, Nathaniel Morris, Ahmad Kahtani, Larissa Michaela Tadei, Aneki Inji Weingarten. For the degree Master of Laws, Adewale Oluwapelumi Ajayi, Oluwatomi Jessica Alo, Shabnam Azizova, Carlos Andres Duran, Cristabella Ifeoma Umai, Flavia Vieira de Castro. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Elena Ali, Lubna Anis, Catherine Stewart Bright, Kinveer Kaur Daliwal, Amy Camille Liddell, Tanis Arlene Robinson, Eric Fover Tallaka, Anila Virani. For the degree Master of Nursing, Ebunolua Niniola Adisokan, Melissa Dawn Berry, Caroline Mary Bensick, Kayleen Bileni, Susanna Crawford, Jian Wen Deng, Gail Ellen Dodd Borgata, Parivash Engiad, Sarah Catherine Giesbrecht, Mai Ngog Hong, Carlina Mary Cavelti Joe, Julie Ann Kerr, Erin Lowe, Ashley Dawn Mercredi, Aisha Nourani, Jessica Ann Shillington, Rebecca Norma Jean Stewart, Danielle Nadine Strubai, Danayet Team. For the degree Graduate Certificate Advanced Nursing Practice 1, Susan Margaret Anning, Anne Patricia Arvidsson, Gina Kathy Bateman, Felicia Bergeron, Zineida Roxas Boerhab, Justin Ryan Burkett, Deborah Suzette Carrett, Megan Erin D'Souza, Caroline Dean David, Robin Hope Donaldson, Melissa Liane Eastveld, Emmeline Zoom Enongini, Monique Ellen Mary Foisy, Tomoko Fukushima, Edward Jimenez, Traline Elsie Francis Jack, Catherine Teresa Krishner, Emily Catherine Elaine Latimer, Nicole Lemke, Stephanie Cecilia McConnell, Amanda Louise McKinley, Sarah Catherine Nixon, Angela Mary Paquette, Ashley Penrose, Vanessa Whitney Fee, Bernetta Randawa, Jasreen Kaur Randawa, Justine Joy Reyes, Megan Minna Sacco, Jacinda Mary Sartison, Colleen Seema Singh, Jennifer Brian Smith, Sherry Yiwa Tse, Katrina van de Bonte, Monique van der Veen, Sonia G. Wei Yap. For the degree Postmaster's Diploma Nursing, Ebonolua Niniola Adesokan, Melissa Dawn Berry, Caroline Mary Bensick, Kayleen Bileni, Aisha Nourani, Rebecca Norma Jean Stewart. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Maria Cavedon, Andre Amaral Lucena. For the degree Master of Architecture, Saman Abu Turab, Cody Stanton Baudry, Sean A. Bellamy, Michelle Joanne Bootsma, Neil Michael Borsmeyer, Danielle Kathleen Cullen, Elliot Carlson, Taylor Andrew Carnegie, Tania Castillo Pelayo, Rebecca Mary Kay, Jaylene Isabel Shivers, Taylor Crozon, Emily Johanna Epp, Lauren K. Fagan, Brukurajins Devendra Singh Gohil, Christopher Norman Adrian, Clemens Green, Rochelle Louise Greenberg, Sienna Gillemin, Bushra Hashim, Cheng Chen Hua, Abdurrahman Abdurrahim Ismail, Rosemary Joseph, Josie Renee Cape, Charlene Jane A. Carr, Brendan Kawa, Maher Latif, Ellen Grace Lee, Vivian Lee, Frederick Method, Mehrdad Mishra, Christian Cornelis Ann Mulwick, Ellen Mary Odegaard, Inderjit Babla, Alexandria Ashley Pankratz, Kelsey Lynn Parker, Mark Timothy Popple, Hannah Lauren Poulsen, Kirandeep Kaur Rai, Hugo Alejandro Ramirez Lagos, Ross Brian Ricopero, Danny Michael Joel Roy, Dane Sharmel Santos, Alexander Nicholas Simajian, Dinesh Sharma, Karan Sharma, Navjot Singh, Hannah Song, Ki Jun Song, Piotr Stanislaw Tomanek, Alexis Emily Valentine, Rajat Verma, Matthew Francis Walker, Cassidy Lynn Westrop, Ho Tai Wong, Mark Levin Yap, Norika Yu, Ran Zhang. For the degree Master of Environmental Design, Liam Brody Cummings, Dorsa Purmojib, Jesse Darren Siegel, Gordon Skilling, Kim Chung Tse. For the degree Master of Landscape Architecture, Sherry Ann de Boer, Samira Dehesh, Carly Tram Ando, Vincent Neil Ellis, Waiting Huang, Arizu Khalilkil Kolahyan, Dawn Lee, G. Lee, Thu Thi Phuong Ngo, Christina Nicole Peace, Connie Tran. For the degree Master of Planning, Siddharth Agarwal, Lauren Danielle Armeno, Sheikh Reza Bashus, Ana Cristina Arojo Barbarjo, Irene Margaret Borgonia, Adrian Layton Clark, Jennifer Comrie, Carl Alexis Ignacio Dasco, Jonathan Bryce Devereaux, Yongfeng J, Arvind Gopal Krishnan, Kong Ju, Pamela Lynn Haskell, Crystal Margaret Hofer, Lilith Holder, Nikita Ketterpal, Matthew Craig Lalonde, Tessa Antonia Larson, Melinda Bertilla Lobo, Jolene Carol Moran, Brianna Jade Parahoniak, Azadeh Rasuli Yazdi, Garrett Sheffel, Ravi Siddhartha, Theodore Alexandros Tasiolas, Liang Wan. For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Arif Abbasi Mood, Muhammad Razu Ahmed, Mawafaq F. Ali Al-Hasadi, El Saeed Abdullah Abdesalam Ali, Ahmad Ali Zadeh, Muhammad Ansari Esfe, Thomas John McHenry Apperley, Juan Fernando Artega Lango, Yasaman Asif, Ahmad Mahmoud Muhammad, Sayyid Basyuni, Salah Abu Bakur Bawazir, Sagar Kumar Dar, Boxing Ding, Sina Ahsani, Sayyid Moin Ilahi, Sajjad Ismaili, Umar Farouk, Ariana Forneris, Bryce London Girert, Gary Robert Grace, Zahra Hadavand Siri, Khutaiba Wael Hashlamun, Muhammad Fauzi Hassanain, Jordan Daniel Holman, Ahsan Hussaini, Muhammad Nawshad Islam, Ranjish Jagannathan, King Chia, Milad Kamkar, Kiana Karami, Muhammad Shauki Muhammad Ali Khadra, Muhammad Faizan Khan, Hojjat Khani, Douglas Andrew Kondro, Bing Kong, Amin Kordestani, Jessica Christine Cooper, Jonathan Kwan, Cheng Lee, Laura Mary Lucier, Yiran Luo, Austin Reed Matheson, Lin Meng, Andrew Stephen Mikalski, Irfan Mohagegian, Ayman Ashri Muhammad, Hani Mahmoud Muhammad, Kensuke Mori, Gada Hamdi Nafi, Sharari Nagdi, Biodun Isaac Osunkule, Mershad Barshay Isfahani, Renzo Fellan Aro, Ellen Louise Pinto, Dimitrios Piretsidis, Chan Kian, Mustafa Salari, Ali Milad Muhammad Saleh, Ryan Tyler Schroeder, Shagiage Shajari, Ali Shayeste Zerati, Peyman Sindarath Isfahani, Jialin Shun, Hai Wong, Violetta Carolina Wills, Ching Feng Wu, Xiaobo Jia, Zhenyu Jing, Wang Yang Jiang, Bo Yang, Yao Yang, Zhao Yang, Linhui Yu, Yalda Zamani Ketak Lahijani, Yaki Zhang, Peiyuan Zhu. For the degree Master of Engineering, Sagar, Pablo Emilio Adames, Oluwasegun Bamideli Adeyoy, Utkarsh Agarwal, Irshad Ahmad, Muhammad Danish Ahmad, Uyugosa Enoma Ayrowiya, Mustafa Al-Ani, Ramiz Hani Al-Turk, Hanin Abdullah Al-Haddad, Satyama Arya, Saman Asgariye, Syed Muhammad Awais, Glenn Reginald Barham, Sean Lee Barton, Amir Bashir, Riley Jason Berry, Kush Pankaj Kumar Bhatt, Thomas Bolman, Abdul Kareem Bonakhla, Dilpreet Singh Brar, Asif Bucks, Ian Joshua Cardinoza, Jianqing Chen, Yonggi Chen, Jijin Chen, J. Bagirati Singh Shudasama, Sebastian Cisneros, Tehas Dasam, Keki Deng, Yash Suresh Deshmukh, Varun Teha Dara, Navdeep Singh Dillon, Jaslyn Kaur Diman, Stephen Ui Du, Elizabeth Diane Dumarisk, Elias Al-Haddad, Amr Hisham Al-Suluki, Omar Al-Naggar, Arsalan Fardi, Vitaly Fedorov, Yi Juan Fu, Jose Carlos Garcia, Yeris Caridad Gerder Castillo, Ashkei Jakstibarnai Kondalia, Zachary Basil Graham, Jaspreet Kaur Grewal, Darshan Gurumala Radia, Liam Patrick Hagel, K. Hai, Bayu Han, Yukun Han, Muzammal Hassan, Aditya Hedge, Oscar Ivan Hernandez Ledesma, Asim Hussain, Osama Hussain, Vaibhav Vijay Yadav, David Alberto James, Adil Jamal, Jijiao Jia, Junyi Jiang, Manking Jin, Chelsea Nicole Johnson, Richie Stalin Joseph, Bakht Kahloon, Igagarjot Singh Kamra, Jaydeep Sandeep Kansara, David Olebube Kanu, Ravneet Kapoor, Navjot Kaur, Shinmay Santosh Kadilkar, Abdul Kalim Abu Bakr Khan, Muhammad Ali Khan, Jason Robert Kraft, Supraja Krishnan, Karan Kukreja, Sumit Kumar, Michael Morris Lee, Tenzin Lexman, Gwanda Lee, Peyun Lee, Eric Lim, Lincoln Yuling Lin, Xiaojui Lin, Ryan Mark Lisowski, Chen Liu, Meng Liu, Tsi-Hin Henry Low, Gauri Liu, Saad Lokman, Danushik Ramakrishnan Mashallah, Monica Devi Majeti, Victor Aruldas Malavarabu Balasami, Hijab Malik, Srivas Mandayam Kumar, Depunit Singh Man, Michael Mao, Juan Gabriel Marin Gomez, Robert Mark Robertson, Paul MacDonald, Param Kishorbai Mehta, Zainul Abidin Memun, Dhruvang Janakumar Merchant, Manashri Nayan Mewada, Ardalan Mirza Bozorg, Hardik Justice Modi, Dinesh Kumar Mohan, Surab Muhasi, Kartik Mula, Thanmayi Mudi Gonda, Yahya Nahabu, Adam Nerland, Kefei Ning, Cornelius Abiboali Obasanjo, Timothy Onajiti Owafasa, Toya Joseph Okeke, Megid Yassin Ahmed Aoun, Mohit Anil Panchal, Chenjun Park, Richa Chandrakant Patel, Jason Everett Paul, Aaron Poon, Mubin Qasim, J. Chu, Shaukat Qureshi, Amarinder Singh Reina, Muhammad Tipu Raja, Abhishek Rajan, Abhishek Jitendra Rana, Muhammad Saeed Akram Rauf, Swapil Kumar Vikram Smith Ratva, Shail Shardul Kumar Raval, Dennis Kumar Ravi, Mihai Robu, Sona Kumar Shah, Ian George Sanderson, J. Matukant Saradara, Bivin Saviyu Satyaraj, Joseph Daniel Saunders, Samir Saxena, Kartik Sehajpal, Rehma Selvaraj, Harsh Shah, Hasib Shahid, Gaurav Sharma, Himanshu Kirti Kumar Sharma, Karambir Singh, Major Singh, Paramveer Singh, Ravinder Singh, Dalwinder Singh, Tehreem Afshan Sohaib, Sarah Heather Sargent Soprovich, King Su, Huai Kai Sun, Kwan Son, Yu Son, Nanda Kartik Suresh, Leslie Joseph Surtis, Akash Mayur Talati, Rui Ju Tang, Ran Tao, Shubnam Lina Tayade, Efeshoku Lawrence Okashoku, Uche Onieka Okanwa, Parth Kaneyalal Vader, Conrad Anthony Vanden Brink, Matthew Michael Vanderwee, Akshat Dharmendra Fasavada, Gaurav Vasist, Vijay Kumar Vemola, Shreyash Venkatarama, Colton James Walsh, Stephanie Nicole Walsh, Muyuan Wong, Weiwei Wong, Ji Jiang Wong, Sean Howard Waters, Ki-Jun Wen, Benjamin Matthew Bryan Witzani, Samuel Davidson Wright, Catherine Dongyi Wu, Fanji Wu, Shuwei Wu, Yinan Wu, Shantong Zhao, Shijiao Ji, Heng Jiong, Rajad Yadav, Xiao Yan, Hero Yang, Yuan Yob, Thomas Edward Yi, Basim Yunus, Renji Yu, Yi Yu, Tugay Yortman, Ahmed Zegami, Lingfeng Zhang, Shenzhen Zhang, Jiang Zhang, Zhulun Zhang, Boyon Zhao, Jin Zhao, Zhishan Zhao, Jiaohan Cheng, Chang Zhu, Keiyu Zhu. For the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering, Sabah Aslam, Leah Elizabeth Ferry, Lois Alonso Figueroa, Jacob Justin Kennard, Rakesh Narang, Kapilan Pashendra Bose, Sara Rufia Pishkar, Lois Alberto Soto Mayor Neto, Philip John Spanswick, Christopher Don Urbinsky. For the degree Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Angelica Patricia Apolinar Morales, Alexander Christopher Bradley, Lyndon Blaine Square Brunio, Maria Camila Caceres Fala, Jose Eduardo Carril Naranjo, Emilio Andres Cavanzo, Shi Juan Cheng, Camila Fernandez de Oliveira, Jorge Nicolay Ferreira Cala, Jesus Daniel Fuenmayor Conten, Thalia Yvette Hernandez, Moju Li, Chinyao Liu, Chiantek Lvi, John Freddy Martinez Monia, Mohammadi Javad Mohammadi, Yidan Ni, Rundong Ki, Chen Kian, Ajay Kumar Rai, Mitra Rustapiche, Selena Rotega Romero, Shabab Saad, Shenju Ji, Pradeep Shrestha, Tiampai Chu, Musa Talib, Safina Naz Ujan, John Carl Vandersleen, Miao Wang, Yekan Wang, Chujin Wu, Yun Ji, Kailan Zhang, Liwa Zhu, Ali Zirahi. For the degree Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Sripriya Darwatkar, Daniel Arden Haynes, Basim Halawa, Irfan Irandust, Methri Shirantiya Kurkulu Surya, Craig David MacDonald, Sumaya Jamal Sayer, Kezia Ann Farugezi, Kevin Wing Chung Yuan, Dian Zhao. For the degree Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Samuel Collis Doctolorio, Xinyi Feng, Upma Gandhi, Yiran Guo, Abdesattar Hayuni, Rajid Delanka Karunaratne, Madhuma Bandararaji, Daniel Manfrey James, Muhammad Jafar Mashhadi Ibrahim, Ingrid Almeida Costa y Silva, Mai Tanaka, Jonas Texero de Carvalho Rojas, Mariam Wahdat Pur, Mustafa Yusuf, Shayan Zamani. For the degree Master of Science in Geomatics Engineering, Rodrigo Augusto de Oliveira y Silva, David Mackenzie Charon. For the degree Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Saeed Ahmad, Iman Bunagdar, Bahare Ishraq, Carlos Felipe Foriga Rodriguez, Jamie Arnoldo Garcia Rodriguez, Dawood Imanian, Bo Min Kim, Christopher John MacDonald, Shadi Mogaddasi, Anna Maris Olmo Velasquez, Michael Ian Ravensbergen, Matthew William Tierney, Brandon Christopher Wong, Mojdaba Zari, Jiao Beng Zhong.
Receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Fuzia Ali Abdalali Mohammed, Alper Aksak, Troy Frederick Alderson, Kadai Kai, James Alexander Campbell, Sibapriya Chaudhuri, Maxwell Chilije, Daniel Stephen Coots, Attila da Silva Pace, Wayam Tarek Dair, Chinmay Das, Hatef Dastur, Timothy Ben Davidson, Maharamba Enderage Shashika Anupama da Silva Ariarante, Allison Joy Fulton, Natasha Michelle Garner, Haley Kathleen Glass, Eric Michael Grono, Heather Hardiman, Joseph Hickey, Ji Huang, Latif Ibn Hamid, Sochi Chiweke Ihua, Hormoz Izadi, Tamer Jarada, Yanmin Zhang, Eniawan Ekpo Johnson, Scott Keating, Ferez Kimame Asadi, Brahm Alexander Komaromi, Damitha Kunathilake Koswatha Muhandira Malaje, Surab Kumar, David Paul Lake, David Lido Myra, Christina Brianne Lemire, Nicholas Machia, Miriam Majedi, Jesse Marlene Maragoni, Kylan Halcyon McKelvey, Matthew John Mitchell, Aaron Anwar Mohammed, Evgeny Mosiv, Anna Ordog, Luci Nurdin, James William Papazimas, Dalile Thomas Polet, Hamide Pour Mohammedai Falah, German Roberto Rodriguez Pradilla, Angela Eve Rote, Khosrow Salmani, Sophie Sarpong Kumant Koma, Scott Gregory Simon, Vesian Islam Seju, Setara Sharifian, Yan Yang Shen, Joel David Smith, Arena Tashilina, Ronald Mackenzie Weir, Sarah Joanne Wepler, Jiashu Wu, Lian Wu, Yadong Wu, Kobaib Zamut, Yi Jiang, Xijun Jiang, receiving the degree of Master of Science, Orsam Adil Abu Bakr, Rahila Afzal, Tulupe Olusei Akeju, Hussein Radi Alhau, Shiyun Beck, Travis Shane Binjman, Rutong Kai, Eric Kwok Phai Chan, Bipinmet Singh Chawla, Hanning Cheng, Jin Cheng, Terry T. Cheng, Shreya Chopra, Neil Alfred Christensen, Julianne Rose Coffey, Gilberto Concha, Puyan Chui, Jordan Ann Kirkin, Catherine Marie Courier, Cooper Thomas Davies, Bo Wei Ding, Yiran Ding, Joel Robert Elford, Ahmed Mustafa Rezk Al-Saban, Roxanne Falah, Lai Feng, Daniel Greg Fisher, Taylor Elise Foray, Nicholas Fournier, Mitchell Warren Frank, Pamela Freeman, Bradley Joseph Galloway, Reza Golizadeh, Chen Hui Hao, Jeremy Adam Hart, Chi Wei Hu, Joshua Ethan Heidebrecht, Annie Huang, Wei Hong, Bejia Hu, Michael John Silbio Ilagan, Andrew Scott Iverson, Benaz Jafari, Glynis Elizabeth Jensen, Melissa Ann King, Murali Krishna Kurmapu, Gabrielle Kuzava Bavavichute, Arthur Jun Ho Lee, Kendra Ileana Lenny, Ru Yo Lee, Shang Li, Shuai Li, Frank Fuyi Liang, Anna Luboyevich, Wei Liang Lu, Xing Long Luo, Junqi Ma, Evan Michael McNeil, Henry Clinton McGuire, Teresa Marie Fulot McCaffrey, Nathan Kirk McCartney, Laura Ardis McCowan, Kyle Harrison McDade, Ryan McKay, Jingshuo Mi, Hasib Udan Mola, Laura Rose Morgan, Adib Mutasim, Mir Ishruna Muniyat, Sean Michael Colin Murphy, Chang Min Goan, Danica Suzanne Nicoletti, Isora Oliver E. Alibao, Carlton James Umana Osakwe, Benham Usat, Simpi Parveen, Simon Siebert Pierre Poirier, Joshua Chris Shade Purba, Hamza Qureshi, James Allen Reeve, Mu Ching Ren, Samridi Rijal, Lee Aaron Ringham, Nicole Alexandra Rioseco, Edward Michael Rochester, Benjamin Jacob Reski, Sophia Marie Roth, Surbi Sachan, Gabrielle Schaefer, Kuntal Sengupta, Karita Louise Aurel Sakiera, Jeyu Shen, Jacqueline Smale, Mattia Stanek, Jessica Teresa Stark, Michael Jonathan Stashik, Tanuja Sudhakar, Rui Sun, Ling Yi Xie, Rachel Suzanne Tessier, Zachary Marcel Jeff Teese, Madison Timmons, Simon Trudel Lachance, Benjamin Luke Ulmer, Prathwiraj Umesh, Torishi Upadhyaya, Stephen Tan V, Arthur Volpato Batista, Boran Wang, Jinyuo Wang, Chan Wang, Yu Wang, Damian John Wellischuk, Colby Whalen, Jonathan Charles White, Aaron Francis Wilkins, Conrad Danielle Mackenzie Wilson, Jeremy Jordan Wong, Jinying Wu, Yinjing Zhu, Che Zhang, Chujing Zhang, Guanyu Zhang, Yining Zhang, Jieyu Zhang, Keishu Zhong, Yixuan Zhu, Yufeng Wu. Receiving the degree of Graduate Diploma, Data Science and Analytics. Luis Romalu Acosta, Abayomi Alukayode Adekoya, Ali Bagheri, Adolfo Isaac Cervantes, Inu Choi, Mark Russell Dodd, Michael Ellsworth, Rupal Gandhi, Shilpa Gohil, Jeremy Michael Hansen, Shura Hossein Zadeh Dekori, Kamran Imam, Keith William Jennings, Raul Jha, Usman Ali Khan, So Yoon Kim, Gaurav Kumar, Eric John Lange, Luke Cullen Larter, Ryan David Leeson, Jennifer Leslie Panic, Frederick Jiehua Li, Atlanta Mingchuang Liu, Nabil Mahamoud, Gaurav Malik, Musa Yahya Musa, Murithi Kumar Mudnuri, Okechukwu Obisike Nadu, Sidesh Shalish Pawar, Mitchell Riley Rath, Bradley Kent Robinson, Brent Lawrence Robinson, Mariam Sarafraz, Trevor Adam Seeger, Gerwin Gerard Sayrer, Chikai Shao, William Michael Speckman, Zabolix Zuccoli, Dustin C. Tang, Dehao Wang, Raymond C. Wong, Naveed Youssef Abadi. Receiving the degree of Graduate Certificate, Fundamental Data Sciences and Analytics. Edwin Edgardo Aguirre, Harneet Singh Chima, Yu Chen, Melissa Denise Hall, Catherine Marie Elizabeth Ruddock, Junaid Sadiq, Coleman Stevens. Receiving the degree of Postdoctoral Diploma, Physics and Astronomy, Peter Richard Martin. From the Faculty of Social Work, receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Jacqueline Ann Fields, Helena Frances Hariluk, Mahdi Jamil Musa Kaskas, Sherry Lynn Tanchak. Receiving the degree of Master of Social Work, Isma Jamil Ahmed, Elizabeth Atkins, Amanda Jane Allen, Tia Marie Bell Anderson, Haley Ann Anderson Hartos, Jade Courtney Bayer, Avery Leslie Jean Bowden, Claire Robin Benade, Zachary Joseph Berg, Lauren Catherine Burks, Amberly Krista Jean Boulton, Kathleen Brousseau, Sharon Rebecca Brown, Chi Lee Burnett, Alina Ann Bernstead, Nicole Christine Carr, Jessica Elizabeth Carroll, Catherine Elizabeth Charlton, Vonda Joy Chester, Emily Elizabeth Anna Connell, Justin Ashley Cottingham LeBlanc, Ashwini Subodh Dake, Marty Gale Jean Daphne, Manawati Devi Dinu, Natasha Darshi, Alana Rainey Dietrich, Jessica Jane Hogan Donovan, Emma Walker Dressen, Janice Ray Driver, Veronique Elizabeth Dufresne, Natnicha Ethama, Bryn Bond Evans, Cody Farrell, Vashini Haminthika Fernando. Samantha First Charger. Whitney Elizabeth Fisher. Jennifer Flynn. Shalicia Forbes Brown. Elaine Mary Fusciardi. Jane Alexandra Gillespie. Chiara Lee Gillis. Diana Gonzalez Tosca. Alyssa Michelle Gucci. Joylene Marie Graves. Nicole Elizabeth Grixty. Corin Francis Hagg. Kelvin Man Keat Howe. Abrielle Joanna Heck. Farah Helwa. Anna Marishka Hemmans. Janice Ellen Haladi. Adele Horbulik. Ilana Christine Hukel. Ilana Christine Hukel. Chelsea May Kelba. Tara Marie Glotz. Sheikha Luna Kolias. Christina Ray Kopp. Marcel Carpio Laxon. Michelle Natalie Lafleur. Patricia Ann Mary LaBelle. Carla Ray Leipert. Holly Linton. Maggie Lipman. Ka K. Jackie Liu. Tara J. Lutenet. Heather Mary McKenzie. Nicole Louise Madamasila. Stacy Lynn Marianchuk. Mika Kevin Martins. Sarah Catherine Matishatis. Elizabeth Marie Maudsley. Kendall Brooke McKee. Catherine Elizabeth McParland. Uzma Marine. Shirley Monique Majard. Carmen Nashchuk. Alexandra Naylor. Fidelis Ndum. Amy Jane Nelson. Kirsten May Nelson. Cindy Nguyen. Samantha Elaine Northey. Heather Louise Nulette. Thomas Christopher Kyle O'Brien. Aisha Nana Abo. Megan Elizabeth Phelps. Tanaya Debra Price. Allison Marshall Prime. Danisha Munir Punja. Kala Ashley Refuse. Rocio Ramirez Rivera. Priscilla Ann Ristow. Marnie Beth Rusin. Kelsey Dawn Schmidt. Camille Ray Schultz. Maya Elisa Zabo Schultz. Haley Ann Scott. Albertine Jean Spence. Colleen Nire Thomas. Amy Vicky Marie Thompson. Jennifer Mary Thompson. Kendrick Francis Three Sons. Funabong Edidiong Udofa. Stacy Lorraine Van Dyke. Taylor Lauren Ward. Patricia Sage Wheeler. Konstantin Emelianov. Receiving the degree of Graduate Certificate, Advanced Social Work Practice. Gregory Ipa Akul Ngale. Bertha Doreen Anderson Labukan. Krista Marianne Andrews. Lisette Eugenia Arevalo. Kimberly Dawn Bailey. Jeffrey John Chalifu. Ji-Ye Choi. Hillary Elizabeth Dwam. Amanda Ray Davis. Sharon Margaret Doran. Sarah Audrey DeBroy Carpa. Erin May Falk. Tanya Marie Gailey. Natasha Aline Gillis. Melissa Diana Karen Green. Alexandra Grinevich. Roberta Jo Halton. Sheila Marie Jessup. Erin Francis Kennedy. Talitha Ray Klim. Mackenzie Carol McInnes Krewiak. Candace May Cooten. Brenna Lynn Leroux. Dana Robin Lamaman, Lynn Anu Like Epse Teocha, John Sa Lendine, Bonita Marlene Lewin, Mary Louise McDonald, Catherine Wenona McCool, Michael Anthony Moosbauer, Godspower Ikechukwu Nmai, Chukwuma Edmund Okoli, Amy Lisbeth Price, Holly Barbara Reeve, Chelsea Ann Rocher, Bethany Joy Savoy, Christopher Sullivan, Rainey Kathleen Wagner, Nicole Maria Ward, Brianna Rose Webster, Roxanne Lee Weeks, Kevin Wines. Receiving the degree of Graduate Certificate, Clinical Social Work Practice, Jamie Helen Baxter, Jolene Lynn Brassard, Melanie Rhonda Lee Barixa, Terry Isabel Cardinal, Brittany Jean Chambers, Erin Jessica Corbin, Gail Grace Dillabo, Nora Sugano Duska, Maria Valentim Ferreira Lima, Carolyn Good, Mackenzie Rose Graham, Stephanie Nicole Grant, Sonia J. Harder, Gulnar Ahmed Hemani, Candace Renee Henderson, Brianna Emilia Horta, Erin Gina Jack, Julia Susan Jose, Joshi Joseph, Andrea Lewis Keel, Thomas James Knox, Michael Kenneth Laidlaw, Lana Nicole Lawrence, Raylene Elizabeth Linehan, Yin Ying Liu, Ellen Catherine McGregor, Shannon Marie Martin, Kelsey Ann Milligan, Emma Morgan, Sheena Iris Nopin, Stephanie Lynn Patterson, Kiriana Quanisha Pauliu, Leia Pengu, Barbara Ann Rex, Kathleen Marie Rhodes, Kelly Elizabeth Salenbach, Claudia Natalia Samoya, Bobby Lee Sutherland, Brianna Michelle Taylor, Brittany Chantel Thiessen, Sarah Lynn Thompson, Jodie Estelle Unger, Natalie Marie Weber, Hiyat Gino Yusuf. For the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Diego Boren Nobrega, Chimene Stephanie Dalton, Sonia Marie Dunman, Ravi Holani, Chinju Therese Johnson, Alisa Evelyn Trout Gazuski, Persephone Rosina McCrae, Christopher Arthur McMullen, Guilherme Risotto, Aimati Saimati, Simrika Tapa. Receiving the degree of Master of Science, Veterinary Medical Sciences, Julian Alberto Cortes, Fernando Joaquim Guardado Cervelon, Jennifer Ashley Ida, Lynn Gua Lam, Mohammed Mustafa Nazari Zanjani, Jessica Claire Schuster, Carolyn Ann Thacker, Michelle Shirley Van Huisten. For the Workland School of Education, receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Lina Gabriela Barantes Elizondo, Rachel Ile Edino, Teresa Ann Fowler, Amy Rose Green, Anindya Nandini Gupta, Joshua Timothy Hill, Helia Jafari, Mary Marcia Kim, Jody Marie Latremuil, Colette Marie Lemieux, Xingju Liu, Xiaolui Liu, Jennifer Megan Marquides, Dorothy Vanessa Nelson, Glory Rita Ovi, Karen Heather Ross, Maisha Musarat Seda, Jeffrey Warren Turner, Kaylin Marie Turner, Emily Pauline Williams, Jonathan Daniel Wodend, receiving the degree of Doctor of Education, Erica Lynn Amory, Kenneth Ambarpin, Connie Covey, Christina Jean Davison, Louis Patricia Fearon, Gordon James Green, Rochelle Guida, Gregory Scott Hardy, Christina Dahi Jung, Megan Mary Lariviere, Flora Madavi, Ange Sui Liang Marilyn, Kyla Jean McLeod, Henry Clinton Edward Moroziuk, Tammy Ann Puzabon, Philip Nathaniel Reichert, Jeremy Joseph Sandbrooks, Alfred Schaub, Nancy Gray Spencer Poitras, David Michael St. Germain, Jeffrey Glenn Patrick Staffland, Tarumi Ann Taylor, Lihi Telem, Shannon Colleen Tipping, Patricia Joanne Trussler, Eustacia Chuan Yu, receiving the degree of Master of Arts, Educational Research, Jamie Lynn Anderson, Melanie Nicole Guigliman, Li Ping Liu, Shimeng Liu, Emily Maria Main, Elizabeth Lo Tingle, Hui Zhu, receiving the degree of Master of Counseling, Educational Psychology, Jessica Begg, Sarah Elizabeth Bieber, Lindsay Catherine Cox, Kelly Francis Elker, Gregory James Erickson, Mary Cecile Ann Giraud, Pamela Christine Hall, Jenny Louise Harrison, Alice Serene Hogan, Amanda Beth Leons, Huma Malik, Lauren Moore, Relucha Olivia Niamtu, Courtney Post, Jamie Virginia Rasmussen, Alia Umehani Siddiqui, Emerson Marin Tanny, Tony Vienna, Christine Marie Watterson, Julia Alicia Wenzel, receiving the degree of Master of Education, Educational Psychology, Jessica Grace Anderson, Emily Jane Bresciani, Sydney Michelle Cando, Catherine Ann Cooper-Smith, Brianne Curtis, Allison Olga Dittner, Ashley Brooke Iwasiuk, Penelope Ann Janet Fitzgerald, Rodrigo Ezequiel Fuentes, Ramandeep Kalsip, Mary Judiana Makowski, Laura Fiona Patricia Nikitas, Chelsea Mary Nutini, Jacqueline Ray Stokoi, Michelle Denise Tosher, Lindsay Lynette Tom, Rachel Aaron Upam, receiving the degree of Master of Education, Educational Research, Megan L. Adams, Amina Tayyiba Akbar, Danielle Amber Albrecht, Rochelle Dion Anderson, Nicole Kathleen Annan, Tessa Lynn Ahrens, Nicole Arianzale, Mary Jane Armitage, Heather Lynn Bailey, Christina Marie Baines, Michelle Catherine Bamford, Quinn Barrett, Mitchell William Bates, Stephen Ronald Becker, Sarah Beach, Adina Denise Belseth, Jana Margaret Beswick, Amelia Ann Bird, Mitchell Stephanie Blades, Tracy Ann Bombard, J. Matthew Bootle, Tammy Luigi Bourbridge, Rhonda Kellyanne Bowen, Jillian Leah Bowerman, Corey Ann Brandon, Michael John Christopher Bregar, Jillian Robin Brinson Kirschjot, Tisha Lynn Bromley Wadsworth, Jennifer Lorraine Brooks, Elaine Marguerite Burton, Emily Alexandra Miriam Campbell, Evan Kerklakis, Jill Lauren Murray Carrier, Yu Hang David Chung, G. Ellen Chen, Christina Lee Chorney, Robert John Zenon Troll, Ashley Cinnamon, Joanna Christine Colgan, Kyla Christine Conway, Alyssa Michelle Cooper, Andra Kelly Claudine Coulter, Jonathan Allen Craig, Christine Gailey Catherine Creamer, Katrina Ray Crow Shue, Heather Cudmore, Hannah Patricia Curtiez, Sean Lorraine Danier, Kimberly Dart, Kristen Davick, Casey DePape, Chris Deresh, Patricia DiBastiano de McDougall, Susan Dolan, Ching Duan, Kaylee J. Duchaire, Carlene Michelle Duke, Nadine Marie Dunseith, Mazen Khalid Al-Jichi, Nada El-Rafi, Billy Joe Fairbarn, Rachel Mary Fendelet, Maria Jose Fernandez, Lisa Elaine Fletcher, Nicole Elizabeth Formosa, Jamie Nicole Fox, Shauna D. Frentz, Puttaborn Rhonda Frohler, Julie Ferber, Lori Mary Ann Gale, Megan Michelle Gambin, Rebecca Dorothy Gelfi, Amrita Kaur Gill, Alexandra Lee Taylor Gillingham, Ben Joel Goddard, Karen Nellie Gopen Wee, Susanna Sonia Gonsalves, Christy Lee Gordon, Curtis William Glenn Gordon, Heather Lynn Grant, Zoila Sophie Green Restas, Ritu Gupta, Cecilia Gutierrez, Thomas Stefan Hansen, Josh Gordon Hartman, Lucine Harut Yunyan, Jeffrey David Healy, Tricia Lynn Henschel, Stacy Gale Hernberg, Rhoda Deanne Hersak, Lars Bjorn Hetland, Lindsay Catherine Hillaby, Marcy Katrina Hines, Pamela Hoffman Burke, Madison Lee Howie, Kat Elizabeth Jean Hrichu, James Weldon Hudima, Andrea Ann Hunter, Asha Dion Hines, Lorna Jean Irons, Jennifer Lee Ivans, Carmen Marie Jensen, Mandy Jensen, Seema Randy Jessel, Tara Lee Johnson, Shauna May Kachenyuk, Caitlin Kane, Lisa Michelle Karpuk, Rajiv Bipin Kawa, Amanda Sarah Kelly, Christine Rachel Marie Killam, Jason Allen Kingsley, Kenneth and John Kosick, Janet Lynn Kraft, Allison Kyle,
Sandeep Lail, Chelsea Renata Laird, Rihanna Annette Lamb, Louisa Wilhelmina Lamgretz, James S. Langiel, Christine Julia Lapachuk, Glenda Laser, Sarah Lynn Laszlo, Tara Jacqueline Lawrence, Anna Lee, Louisa Lee, Stephanie Ann Leach, Justin Cameron Leverman, Catherine Patricia Livingstone, Lisa Lisnick, Shyla Renee Locke, Ashley Dawn Lucin, Carmen Ma, Michael Hugh McKenzie, Ryan Hines Magoon, Julie Ma, Ume Kulsum Shazad Mansouri, Neon Matouche, Shannon Patricia Maureen Maines, Angelica Lee McDonald, Brennan McDonald, Sharon Helen McDonald, Carolyn Joan McLeod, Stephanie Marie McMillan, Wendy Consuela McPherson, Kirsten Larissa Med, Jacqueline Ray Michaud, Marion Joan Mildenberger, William Stephen Miller, Madiha Mohammed, Krista Lee Newman, Amy Newton, Amanda Christine Nielsen, Susan Melissa Noble, Riley Duncan Oler, Santanita Louise Oka, Stephen Garrett Oliver, Danielle Kathleen Othwet, Sheila Ann Paseska, Zachary Stewart Patterson, Julie Ann Perilli, Carla Patricia Pineda Priest, Sandra Lee Ann Pochilko, Karen Jeanette Pope, Mo Rashid, Round Rainbow, Barbara Jean Raymond, Joanne Leslie Reed, Catherine Allison Rearson, Aaron Patrick Riley, Megan Maria Reiser, Erin Colleen Mackenzie Retelak, Candace Marie Robbins, Christina Lynn Rose, Ashley Lynn Rubin, Amanda Charlotte Russell, Jessica Tiffany Rutherford, Rahim Mohammed Sajan, Catherine Elizabeth Sandow, Angela Sanraget, Melissa Robin Sansom, Margaret Gwen Schmidt, Kevin Brian Scott, Deborah Teresa Seaman, Roxanne Fernand Sakura, Liana Shibhab, Laura Dawn Simpson, Jason Sjostrom, Stephanie Lynn Solars, Lorraine Joan Spence, Andrea Ruth Spinner, Carla Stanley, Marilee Stebner, Lindsay Marie Strebchuk, Krista Lee Strome, Marnie Catherine Suey, Melissa Sundquist, Amy Marie Tatterton, Melissa Viola Teal, Alexis Teams, Joshua Thompson, Rachel Jane Tipper, Maya Tusek, Erica Vanden Pol, Anthony Bruce Walker, Dustin Robert Walker, Courtney Lynn Warren, Denise Tina Weaver, Timmery Irene Welsh, Laura Roberta Wesolowski, Andrea Ellen Westine, Lorna May Wick, Patrick Francis Williams, Robin Glenn Williams, Kimberly Carol Rathall, Jennifer Yersh, Cody James Young, Ibtisam Zekri. For the degree Master of Science, Educational Psychology, Amanda Lee Aitken, Chung Min Bak, Sanchia Bignell, Katrina Jacqueline Bautier, Sean Alexander Gray Colvin, Mina Didhavar, Bethany Bai Ni, Laura Louise Gordon, Catherine Joan Hewitt, Melody Ann Kaiser, Haley Maria Keast, Ray Ann Cocotelo, Danielle Carly Lefebvre, Bradley Kyle Lewis, Sophia Belen Lopez Bilbao, Claire Teresa McGinnis, Kirsten Monique Neprili, Mariam Qureshi, Michelle Cindy Redekop, Laura Ann Richardson, Andrea Camille Rogers, Mackenzie Sapats, Danielle Jody Smith, Julia Stamp. For the Graduate Diploma, Educational Research, Ibrar Ahmad, Jennifer Allison Ansorger, Marcia Corinne Appisland, Amber Yoneko Araki, Kimberly Dawn Armstrong, Jessica Lynn Arnold, Nicole Yvonne Barr, Jaden Dirk Barthel, Sandra Lynn Besant, Hidesh Bardwaj, Cindy Ray Big Snake, Brianne Jean Bishop, Tracy Evelyn Bishop, Kristen Adair Marie Blanchette, Daniel Braco, Brandy Jill Brochu, Jennifer Brousseau Innes, Patricia Holly Bruised-Head, Kansas Faye Cameron, Ijiro J. Campo, Carrie Lynn Card Esau, Irina Charania, Mitchell Daniel Chartrand, Maria Teresa Kichelli, Anne-Marie Giobanca, Shelley Lane Cloak, Kingsley B. Colico, Nicole Desiree Cross, Jennifer Rosalind Cruikshank, Rola Dahar, Tracy Lee Daychief, Janelle Colleen De Jesus, Derek Anne De Gagne, Mackenzie Maureen Depatier, Sabrina Dowgie, Erica Doreen Cecilia DeMello, Lacey Lynn Dubois, Ashley Marie Dick, Lauren Eagleson, Sandra Joan Monroe Else, Kylie Brooke Emerson, Kimberly Ann Irvin Culler, Tessa Rosemary Ethier, Jacqueline Sophia Federos, Carolyn Meg Fair, Carolyn Jane Fredrickson, Colleen Michelle Gaynor, Adele Marie Gaudette, Winnie Jill, Felicia Jane Glatz, Michael Andrew Glennie, Jessica Joyce Goodstriker, Shauna Lee Goodstriker, Carmen Danielle Gunther, Brenda Lee Guest, Kylie Einar Gustafson, Nora Lenore Hedjar, Chelsea May Halleck, Adam Hapgood, Kelsey Nicole Harding, Silene Fawn Hatler, Leslie Beaton Headley, Katrin Heim, Courtney Lynn Hill, Robin Kathleen Holohan, Kwang Yang Hu, Heather Marie Hurley, Anne Marie Hines, Kristen Jean Innes, Harmony Teresa Ann Jeffrey Gordon, Jimmy Thomas Joy, Sarah Christine Kengels, Martina Sylvia Kasumovich, Satinder Kaur, Zia Sadrun Kandani, Carla Kirch, Antonio Cruzares Lisk, Andrea Elaine Lai, Christine Julie Lapachuk, Lexi Dawn Lazorko, Emma Michelle Lockyer, Suzanne Heike Longson, Ray Patricia Gale Love, Denise Gale Lowhorn, Jeff W. Lowry, Amy Lynn McDonald, Kelsey Lee McNeil, Terry Ann Marles, Curtis David Marshall, Megan Martin, Kimberly Kathleen MacArthur, Brenda Eileen McDermott, Deborah Maria McDougall, Megan Elizabeth McIlhinney, Kathleen Ann McIntyre, Natasha McKay, Kimberly Dawn McLean, Pamela Charlene McNeil, Elizabeth Mary Midyett, Echo D. Miller, Liza Mintz, Courtney Monteith, Shelley Morin, Samantha Jenny Morley, Catherine Marie Morrison, Joanne Murchie, Erin Melissa Murphy Zilkowski, Bradley David Murray, Nicole Jean Neutzling, Omoyemwen Becky Nagai, Carla Marie Nickel, Allison Marie Nowicki, Jamie Douglas Newbold, Amanda Haley Ocampo, Tammy Ann Parent, Kirsten Marie Parisian, Dean Parthinis, Marcia Noreen Penner, Marcel Poulain, Nadia Shannon Prashad, Natalia Prokopchuk, Stephanie Katerina Quesnel, Silvana Reithaug, Alexis Renwick, Leanna Marie Robertson, Kathleen Teresa Robertson, Peter Andrew Rowe, Lace Fernandez Rummel, Caroline Claire Russell, Brian James Samuel, Angela Dawn Saxby, Jacqueline Ray Schmitz, Andrea Elizabeth Schaffer, Haley Shannon, Christopher Allen Siegel, Elizabeth Ann Siemens, Sean Dean Singer, Man Kit Jack Sue, Nadine Salway, Krishani Starnes, Colleen Gale Sulatsky, Annette Denise Sweeney, Jessica Blair Soryenye, Lisa Deborah Talbot, Emily Thompson, Lena Danielle Tremblay, Jenny Faye Vandevorhorst, Heather Van Strooin, Ashley Mai Han Vu, Cassandra Lynn Westerman, Shelley Jean Weeb, Chandra Mary Winnipeg, Marianne Joyce Wolfleg, Chantel Lynn Robletsky, Jacqueline Eileen Yu, Christy Drew Zimmerman. For the Graduate Certificate in Educational Research, Karen Michelle Arcure, Jason Cedric Arsenault, Sandra Bartlett Atwood, Tiffany Austin, Anu Bala, Emily Jade Baranier, Xenia Barnes, Rihanna Danielle Barnes, Adam Michael Barthel, Allison Kylie Bain, Tanya Nicole Bedard, Lindsay Sarah Bell, Shannon Marie Benson, Heather May Bethune, Patricia Marie Bibby, Anu Bishnoi, Cindy Darlene Black, Theron Vincent Black, Robin James Blake, Christine Jane K. Velasco Blanco, Sabrina Boyad, Rebecca Claire Bridie Bouchard, Julie N. Bordeaux, Barbara Suzanne Bradfield, Tamara Lynn Brandt, Carrie Ann Browner, Kayla Lynn Brown, Danae Darlene Bruce, Nicole Samantha Bruton, Claudia Andrea Bustos, Sarah Dawn Cameron, Leanne Louise Canet, Stephen Peter Carr, Erin Lorraine Catani, Erin Jennifer Cavalin, Dana Susan Chalk, Brian Allen Cheney, Randy Chiefmoon, Crystal Melissa Clark, Robin Allen Clydesdale, Melissa Malvina Cobb, Miriam Cormier, Patricia Michelle Cowan Chu, Drew Anthony Cox, Amelia Katina Cracknell, Heather Ann Cross, Louisa Cruz Millette, Troy Casimir Robert James Dakinovich, Karina de Oliveira, Sherry Lorraine Dybert, Heather Dirksen, Nashira Catherine Dernesh, Sarah Michelle Garon Dewhurst, Anna Christella Sobiana Dismos, Alan James Dewald, Lori Jean Dursa, Sherilyn Dittrich, Helen Domstad, Yadira Duarte, Rachel Ann Duncan, Nadine Eaglechild, Alana Ray Murrell Ennis, Angela Dawn Emerson, Christina Elizabeth Ennis Davis, David Allen Erickson, Nicole Diane Farwell, Wendy Leanne Fessler, Michelle Deanne Finley, Melissa Lane Fisher, Madison Jerry Fleischhacker, Laura Christine Forsberg, Kristen Ann Francis, Michelle Elizabeth Freeborn, Anita G., Kyla Ray Jilchuk, Marissa Marie Gillespie, Amelie Marie Gladeau, Carrie Ann Glowacki, Jacqueline Francine Goldman, Carrie Alessandre Green, Sarah Catherine Grodecki, Camille Marie Hager, Shelley Lynn Yvonne Hamelin, Tyler Hamilton, Cassandra Julie Harold, Cheryl Lynn Hayward, Alyssa Hildebrand, Nicole Leanne Hillman, Lenora Marie Hobbs, Candace Marie Hodder, Victoria Leanne Hooper, Laura Leah Houle, Lori Dawn Houle, Lauren Ann Howard Tripp, Stephanie Howe, Leanne Hua, Lauren Suzanne Hudson, Lindsay Suzanne Humphreys, Adrian Joy Hoosman, John David Ingram, Ken Ishii, Shannon Michelle James, Alia Gina, Calvin Lewis Johnson, Jenny Lee Jones, Prabjot Kaur, Arlene Helen Kenny, Courtney Dawn Kerr, Sarah Ketchison, Khalid Khan, Seema Khan, Nair Rose Kirby, Turin Belize Noren, Matthew Joseph Coxcour, Steve Michael Kootenai Jobin, Jillian Brooke Kowalczyk, Jamie Kunkel, Annetta Marie Labache, Crystal Ann Laderoute, Jocelyn Michelle Lamoth, Nathan Andrew Lang, Mariah Christine Lansdale Godin, Amy Lynn Lasher, Amy Eileen Leadham, Karen Devial Lewis, Sharon Lynn Lightfoot, Mackenzie Naomi Linnon, Catherine Jane Lumsden, Leanne Camp Lyons, Todd Douglas McDonald, Michael Walter McKeich, Kristen McKinnon, Tricia Laurie McPhail, Jennifer Robin Magelnick, Christopher Mann, Lucas Peter Malaniak, Anastasia Martinyova, Tara Lee Meyerhofer, Rochelle Deanne McAdam, Leanne Reed McCall, Deborah Lynn McCaskey, Kelly Suzanne McDonald, Celeste Renee McCargay, Moira Elizabeth McCoe, Kimberly Ann McLean, Andrea Stacy McLeod, Chris James McNabb, Joanne Ray Medeiros, Brian Christopher Miller, Barbara Lynn Minkin Calabrese, Christina Moldovanu Constantinescu, Charla Nadine Morrison, Anna Marie Magdalene Moulding, Charlene Michelle Mudry, Tanzila Naji, Emily Sarah Eng, Colin Nickerson, Brandon Gerald Nordfoft, Charla Annette Nugents, Stephen O'Brien, Ibukun Victoria Omakun, Vanessa Page, Jennifer Ellen Paulson, Monica Sonia Peltz, Leanne Penaluna, Mackenzie Marie Penner, Jessica Suzanne Harker Petalot, Dawn Marie Power, Alicia Doreen Prouty, Caitlin Rose Rathbone, Colleen Riley, Adrienne Teresa Reimer, Kelly Marlise Riegert, Tasha Roa Yaramakaos, Nadine May Robinson, Ashley Robin Ross, Dawson Rodrigo Ross, Chelsea Jordan Ryan, Kristen Salomon, Tammy Louise Sarower, Amy Jean Saville, Jody Marie Schwartz, Melissa Angeline Scrivener, Tanya Margaret Sedenow, Xinri Cecilia Silliger, Davina Sarish Shaw, Sherry Lynn Smith, Julie Ann Soares, Krista Joy Sturr, Amy Crystal Strachan, Richard Allen Street, Jason Thomas Stroh, Alana Kathleen Swift, Cheryl Patricia Tate, Melissa Page Thoreau Zaramella, Carrie Ann Thompson, Alicia Lynn Tinney, Jocelyn Chan Topper, Olivia Troke, Roseman Lagahino Valencia, Erin Lee Ventorhout, Pilar Elizabeth Villegas, Ali Vos, Nicoletta Vulcu, Christine Heather Watt, Janice Michelle Weasel Bear Johnson, Natasha Brooke Wicks, Trina Eileen Wilkie, Samantha Linda Wilson, Lydia Elsa Wong, Eileen Heidi Woods, Chris Wolf, Tara Elizabeth Xavier, Simo Zarkovic.
Graduates, throughout this unique convocation ceremony, we have recognized your years of dedication and commitment to your studies and extracurricular activities. You've worked hard and we're proud of all that you've accomplished. Today is a day of celebration. Take photos with your family and friends. Cherish the memories you've made along the way. You've done it. You're now officially a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction you will carry with you for the rest of your life. Once more, congratulations. I declare this convocation closed.